Hi there, Julia Wong, CBC National. This is for Premier Smith. You've said it's worth taking a look at Section 35 of the Constitution, which affirms treaty rights and includes a duty to consult with Indigenous groups. I know that Manitoba Premier Canoe said that he told you he wants it to be respected. I wonder if you brought this up with your counterparts, and if so, what conversations were had?
No, I mean, the way we're going to seek clarity is through the court. We think that the duty to consult is meant to be looked at through a lens of major projects, and we take that very seriously.
We are intentionally pretending to be dumb, like real dumb. It's like when your mom asks you to empty the dishwasher and you don't want to, so you rub your dick against the dishes before you put them away, so that way she won't ask you to do it again, because she thinks you're a little woo-woo, you know?
We had an Indigenous roundtable yesterday where I shared with the premiers how we're using our Alberta Indigenous Opportunities Corporation to help underwrite major project participation, to give revenues to Indigenous nations, and how we want to continue engaging with Indigenous nations on that.
Why does everyone want to make me talk to Indigenous leaders all the time? They always want to go around in the circle and talk about things and share wisdom and all whatnot. And when I try and bribe them, they want to be actually involved in decisions that affect the people who they govern and that. And who do these guys think they are? Nobody who governs anyone cares about how their actions affect people. And why does everyone keep talking about systemic injustice and reconciliation? And why can't they just take bribes like a white people?
But the issue, I think, in the court is whether that duty to consult should apply to citizen-initiated petitions. And that's where I think that the court erred in judgment, and I think it's also anti-democratic, the decision that they made.
I am saying that the courts made an error because I don't like what they said. I haven't gone to law school. I don't know how laws work. My lawyers keep pointing out that my governing style could best be described as chaotic illegal. But I'm going to accuse the judge of being undiplomatic because that's a really good insult to use when you don't actually have a leg to stand on.
But we'll make the arguments in court.
Also, I'm really hoping that David Parker stops leaving horse heads in my bed. I told my husband to stop letting him in the house, but nobody listens to Danielle.
About what the limits to duty to consult ought to be, and we'll see how that conversation goes. There's a couple of rounds that we have to go through, obviously, to Court of Appeal.
I am going to spend so much money fighting to destabilize Canada and unity and all that, because that's what my CIA handler told me to do. He gave me a big cowboy boot filled with the most fun white powder. It gives me white girl magic. Pa-pow, cowboy!
Probably also to the Supreme Court of Canada, but we want to make sure that we have a very clear understanding of what the duty to consult really means and what it doesn't mean, and I think at the moment there's a lack of clarity on that.
I'm playing dumb, in the hopes that people will get mad at me, and then I can play the victim. A large part of fitting in Alberta politics involves playing the victim. Rich people love to play the victim. It's like taking a vacation away from people pointing out that you're victimizing them.
And you've talked a lot about...
Sorry, I'd like to respond.
Wow, it took you a long time to lie your face off. Very inefficient.